Hey everyone, it's Nyx Chaos. I just wanted to come back and give another little tidbit, I guess, at least until it's fixed. Last night, after I had found, or I was over at the airfield and I found two wolves that were together and a bear. And as soon as I killed them, I chopped them up, which again, at the time I didn't know as to how bad the quality was gonna just decrease within seconds. But by the time I got back to my base, so here's the map. I was here, and as soon as I collected it all and packed it all in the car, I drove across the map. And by the time I got here to start cooking, because I had everything set up, well, I had my primary grill set up, and then found out that I couldn't cook on the one that I set up in my prior video on how to cook 100% or 100% quality steaks. So I had to figure out what would work for me. And of course, that's the setup in my other video that I did share. But anyways, by the time I got here, it was 80%. So I cooked it up and it ended up finishing at 79%, which wasn't bad. That's not a problem. But within 5 minutes, it went from 79% to 67%, like within 5 minutes. It may have been even less than that. But by the time it reaches 67, it is slightly off. And there's nothing wrong with slightly off. You can still eat that. It's not going to make you sick. But the fact that within 5 minutes it was slightly off, another 5 minutes it's going to be spoiled. So it's worthless. So at this point, cooking is pretty much worthless if you cannot store the meat. Because within so many minutes it's going to drop in quality. Here I'm going to show a lot of the stuff that was in my car was at like 79%, and it's already dropped to 68%. At least the stuff in my inventory seems to be holding up a little longer, but this stuff is just dropping. It's dropping quickly. And even if it's in a storage box inside the house, it's dropping quickly. It doesn't matter what you're putting it inside of. But as far as you can see, what was in my inventory stayed at the percentage it was before I logged out. Now, that may be a good thing. You know, if you go out there and kill an animal and you decide to store some of it in your inventory before you log out, just the limbs, like a leg or two, because I don't think a torso will fit in a backpack unless maybe it's completely empty. But then at least you'll know that when you come back into game later on, you can chop it up and then cook it immediately and then put it back in your inventory. And I know there are some people who have more than one Steam accounts, and they probably could have more than one character on a server. So you could always use an extra spare character as storage for meat. That's, again, that seems really ridiculous and something just tedious to do. But again, I know there's people who probably do it. But at least, a little bit of a tidbit for you as to what you can do. I'm someone who likes to experiment and think out the box. So if I find a way and it works, then I'll share it. But again, I don't know how long this may even be in game. Till they find out or figure it out, then it may change at that point. And I mean, cooked meat is very beneficial. It helps a lot. Far more. Well, you can't eat raw meat anymore, as I showed in the other video. But just, I don't know. Maybe when they finally put in a cooking skill, maybe they'll change as to how things work. And maybe by then, when they do the cooking skill, they'll add in electricity and maybe refrigerators, something that we can store meat into, because trying to keep your character fed and the complaining to stop of them being hungry is just, it's endless and it's annoying. So that part bothers me the most when I'm playing the game. And now with the metabolism and health, if you don't keep your character fed, someone told me that you can have issues with internal organs now. So again, it's more things that come into play that may cause problems if you're out there trying to, you know, go down and loot bunkers and stuff. You're down there, you're trying to get stuff out, and then you're stuck with having to battle hunger and thirst. So I hope this helps. If it helps, like and follow if you're interested. And I will see you guys around. Hope this helps. Thanks.